All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy B-Tom CEO. Y'all on another episode on Up and Up. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but y'all came to rock with us. We appreciate that. Y'all got to disregard the squad in here. They over here jamming on the ones and twos. I don't know what's going on, man. You merely rocking. You know, I'm going to catch the fire outside. There's a fire in the back, so we got that live for y'all, too. It's crazy.
The show is hot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That means we're going to have a great show today. It's gonna be a lot of sizzling topics today. Look, it's going to be a lot of sizzle for your steak, man.
Artist
you know
of the day,
Bang
sizzle.
for your buck.
Sizzles, hot sauce in the
You know what I'm saying? No, look, how y'all doing tonight, gentlemen? Y'all good, man?
I'm
Everyone like steak sauce, man. Can't complain.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know, it's good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, Javon, how you doing, sir? I told you I wasn't going to call you by that name.
I don't know who you speaking.
Oh,
Who you
okay.
speak?
You know who I'm talking to.
Shifted. Controversy was going on, sir.
Huh? Wait. So he can get his little smooth nickname, but I can't get mine.
Yeah, because I know what your name means, and I know who you got on your profile.
Name
picture.
stays home.
Man.
See, look, you should have chose somebody different.
Man, that's wild, man. Promote my man, JJ Turner in the building.
Look, hey, look, I thought that was in like compilation with Nat Turner, you know, what I'm saying, like the porn stuff. That's neither here nor there.
Jesus.
Ellen, hey, how you doing, Ellen? I got my engineer in the back. How you doing tonight, sweetie? You all right?
Just trying to stay out of the fire.
Look,
Oh, you in the
Absolutely
fire? You in the
exactly.
wrong building.
Hold on, man. You're not just going to speed up and drive past what you just said.
look, hey, stop it. Don't be talking about me. Put my life in this. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but look, man, let me get started, man. Y'all playing games, man. Look, we got people watching, man. We got to make a good impression for them. All the newcomers, we like to welcome y'all, you know what I'm saying, on the episode. If y'all just tuning in for the first time, if y'all been following us, thank you for following us. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into this thing, you know what I'm saying, because we got a lot to get to today, man. So, now I know y'all heard about A$AP Rocky, right?
Yes.
And everybody heard about A$AP Rocky, all right. That's, and, you know, we're gonna be talking about A$AP Rocky for some of this episode, probably a half of this episode, because he deserves every bit of this drag we're gonna give him today. You know what I'm saying? Now, if anybody isn't educated on what A$AP Rocky's done in the last 2 years, you know what I'm saying, I'll bring you up to speed. So back in 2016, he got harsh criticism for talking about basically, you know what I'm saying, what happened with the Black Lives Matter movement, everything that happened in Ferguson with Michael Brown, and he said that didn't have anything to do with him because he lives in Soho in Beverly Hills and he doesn't go to Ferguson. He's never been to Ferguson, so that doesn't affect him then. Now, on one end, you could easily say, well, I'm staying out of my way and minding my own business. That ain't my business, but last time I checked, last time you looked in the mirror, your pigmentation makes it your business then. You know what I'm saying? And your platform makes it your business. So I'm not telling you to be Al Sharpton. I'm not telling you to be Jesse Jackson. But I'm telling you to be aware of what's going on and just at least address the elephant in the room then, whatever that elephant may be.
Soho must be a dope place.
I don't know. I've never been.
Gotta be.
Because Jaden Smith made a whole song about it. I want to go there.
You want to go to Soho?
Yeah. Shout out to Soho, California.
Said, look, good shopping center, man. Real good vibe. You know, I don't know. I've never been to Soho either.
How you
Hey.
shouting something
probably got
out
the
that
best
you never
views
been
out
to?
I feel like that's what's there. Like when you think about Amsterdam, you think about weed. I ain't never been to Amsterdam, but I'm sure they roll good.
You gonna shout it out, though?
All I'm saying, man,
Weed, it's good weed.
Jaden Smith said the models is in Soho.
It's legal. That's what I'm saying.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I'm
to
saying, but
Soho.
then come back. I talk to you.
I
Then.
like that.
Hey, you said what? You
I
said
like-
what?
I like the way
Controversy?
you put
I
that
didn't
out
catch
there.
that. What you
Oh,
say?
I just said, you know, Jaden Smith said the models is in Soho, so shout out to Soho.
The models is in Africa, bro.
That's what Luda said.
I mean,
The best women reside in Africa.
And that's real.
Specifically, they in Morocco.
Dog.
You been?
You been?
I know some stuff.
You
I ain't
speaking
been,
it
but I know
like
Like he been. See,
Yeah,
I gotta say the same
yeah.
thing.
They
to him,
have
too.
personal experience that we don't know about?
the models is wherever some
Shout
they
out
be
to
naked
business,
at. That's where the models are.
So we need to take that chance on life and just go to DR because they naked there.
Man,
People getting
Just-
killed in
No DR. That's not on the travel itinerary, man. That's not
I'll
on.
take
It's
that
on mine.
risk.
I'm taking my chance.
I'll take that.
He
risk.
gonna risk it
We
all.
could be with,
Yeah.
right. We could be with each other, bro.
Gotta take it.
We can die
That's
together.
what's up. Y'all gonna die together. Praise God.
Look,
It's my blood brother. We gonna die
Praise
together.
God.
good luck with that. Anyway, so so moving on, fast forward into A$AP Rocky in 2019. Y'all know he was arrested in Sweden you know what I'm saying, overseas, and they, you know, he's, you know what I'm saying, been over there. Now he's looking for.
So hold on.
What exactly did he get into a fight with?
He got arrested for jumping the guy, right?
Yeah, he got into a fight with 2 people.
Hey, hold on. I just seen some outrageous stuff outside this one. I just seen 2 guys hugged up on this scooter. My man's just like was bear hugging him from the back on the scooter. Would y'all ever do something like that?
No.
No.
No, I that's a look. I'm gonna talk to you in crosstalk, man. Look, I don't got time for this.
So just assume they're
What-
very comfortable.
So
with
this
it.
my thing.
Hit me.
Why did he go to jail for that? It's just a fight.
But see,
They
I
always
don't.
fighting in Sweden.
Yeah, I don't know what the laws
Oh,
are
they
in
don't.
Sweden. So
They
yeah.
don't be in
Hey, my
physical
man,
fighting.
and they whooped his ass though.
No, they.
They whooped his ass.
I was time Rocky got beat up.
No,
Oh.
the fans.
the
He whooped
fans,
their ass.
yeah.
It was very entertaining.
It was.
It
But
really
they was following him, picking with him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, my thing,
Antagonizing.
They
He
was
gave
provoking.
him multiple warnings too.
And I do think that's
look
bold
at it as
because
self-defense.
I just seen something where T.I. was pumping his gas and the guy was taking all these selfies and he told him like, bro, you taking all these pictures, man. All you need is one. Give me my personal space. People don't understand, man. Okay, I'm famous. I show you some love. You got to beat it after that, man.
What
Yeah.
my
No,
bad.
go ahead, bro. No, you good.
What I don't like though about the situation, like how the black people deserting him, because at the end of the day, what he said was wrong. But if Black Lives Matter, don't we still supposed to stand with him, even though he was wrong?
Exactly.
Like his life still matter. He's still black, and we still supposed to up each other.
Uplift him, right?
Yeah,
Uplift
uplift
them.
each other. Yeah, so like
It's only because it's a trend, bro. Being woke is just the trend nowadays. So whatever is in that moment is just in that moment,
exactly, and
and that's it.
so it's hard to say like this trend that we started and this movement we starting is real if you're gonna desert somebody just because what they said about us. Because at the end of the day, you still.
Yeah.
Facts.
See, and like you still got people that's actually still rolling with them or whatever. You know, like I don't think everybody has fully abandoned them. You know, it's just you got to be careful with certain stuff that you say though. You got to pick and choose your words, especially when you in the public eye.
But
I
Trump
don't-
just said he gonna pardon them, so he said he gonna reach out and speak to the people over there.
Man, he
And
not
then,
even.
I was about to
that
say,
is,
look, he that's
First
only
of
a-
all,
smart
he not
actor.
even in a real prison. So what's the problem?
yeah,
Just the face of the country,
That prison
bro.
room I seen, that junk look like a dorm room. So he all right.
He said his cellmate was
going
throwing
on, Kels?
CCs
What's
out of
going
him and
on,
all
mama?
that. Just-
Man, he
Hey.
all right.
Throwing what
Shout out to his wife.
said-
She just looks terrified every time they put the camera on her.
Who, Melania Trump?
Whatever the hell her name
Yeah.
is. Ivanka Trump. That's her.
Ivanka,
I'm
I
just
was
saying
saying
it
that
was
was
big
one
that's
up
the
there. He said
daughter.
he'd get him out.
Melina is
Cool.
the
Yeah, the
Melina.
Melina the daughter.
Ivanka
Ivanka's
can
the
get
wife.
it. She can
She
get it.
can.
Why you sound like you just like you like one of the people that got a Astro van outside or something? Get it.
Look, free Wi-Fi on the van.
Look,
Hey, she can get it.
I got a small 12-inch television back here. You can see it.
Did y'all?
Trump said he'd hit his own daughter.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
she
that,
a
he
beast,
did.
though.
Say.
Yeah, she
Speaking of
is.
Trump, did y'all see him like trying to get ASAP Rocky out? Like y'all
That's
think
what
he
I was
doing
just
that?
saying.
I think he's doing that because Kim
Clout.
Kardashian passed the whole
Exactly.
thing, and that's
Exactly.
what he
It's a
had to.
trend.
But see, you had to reiterate that. Yeah, you know, my African American friends wanted to make sure that we got in contact with all of them so we could really work on getting
all he's
ASAP
trying to do
Rocky
is
out.
secure a vote for a
because-
second term.
But that's what it is. You playing the game, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if people eat it up, they eat
It
it
is
up there.
almost that
But
time. Huh?
It is.
yeah, 2020.
You got to know
right here
Yeah,
before you know it, man.
I
Hey.
mean, they finna take the TV over. It's gonna be nothing but.
Yeah. No
I mean,
TV. Well,
yeah.
I don't watch TV like that. no
I
way.
watch TV on
Yeah.
the regular.
Please,
Whoa,
please
on the
vote.
TV,
Please vote. That's a sidebar. You please vote.
I
You know what I'm
thought
saying?
I thought they was about to come in here.
I'm about to get confused.
I'm about to say, hey.
We ain't never had fans out.
You got a lot of people up here, dog. They just looking like what they doing.
doing
So
No autographs.
I got you.
Say, look, we gonna be doing all right. Look, I like that. Hey.
Man, we doing good. They start flashing, be like on the up and up. Like
Hey,
that.
look, that's part of my
You gotta
contract.
throw
Don't do
green beads or
that.
something.
Please.
You gotta throw in some green beads or something like that.
Nah, but
Oh yeah, you got some beads. Be like, I got a bead for you. Yeah, let me get one of those.
go crazy. Hey.
Yes. I want a bead.
No, because then at that point, if they flash you, then Courtney coming upstairs.
Boy, and I'm going through that window.
Look, man, y'all got to stop talking about my life, man. I'm not. Look, girl, you know what time it is, baby. Hey, girl, hey.
I gotta walk.
Look,
Stuff like that with the
nah, but
Yeah, it makes sense.
but yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What you doing?
what God, did you just put that in? Okay, I'm gonna let him be great over there because that's a shot. And
We
you
all
did
did
the
it.
Yeah.
Javon did that last week, didn't you?
This guy's a
Jesus
true
Christ.
snitch. So he just put me on blast.
He did. Look, they down here.
I ain't making
Hey.
no moves with him. dog.
And he said your whole government.
Yeah,
too.
he
like, Javon did it right
did
there.
it. I'm JJ Turner, first of all.
I said we all
Hat
did
to
it.
the back, Adidas. That's it.
I said
We was
all
talking about
did it.
Mel.
But I'm giving her your government. You tell her
We're
what
kind
you
of slow.
wear.
Everybody having
wear.
slow moments this
Yeah,
week.
my bad. This one time.
But yeah, so
Oh, he-
with all that being said, though, everybody has a pretty much a divide and they mix about ASAP Rocky and his whole thing. Like I know,
I mean, hey,
What did
man,
he do wrong?
Look,
In my opinion.
besides
if-
he didn't do nothing wrong.
if
with
that's
that.
if that's the law over there, that's the law, man.
Yeah, we got-
rules is
Gotta
rules.
respect the
yeah,
man.
if that's the law over there, there's nothing we could do about it. But
But he's not in the. It's
in
not
an
like he,
inhumane
right. Because
jail
I'm
cell.
telling you, I've seen it. That junk is like a dorm room.
Yeah,
They
so-
got a desk, nice
Aw,
beds.
man,
they got
look.
shelves. They got a
Aw,
TV
shit.
in there. Like it was
So
nice.
it's basically a room except no Wi-Fi.
It was a yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And that's what the mayor, like Sweeten said, like, he's being good, taken good care of. What I'm saying? We're not doing anything inhumane
Hey,
to him.
but
in their
I mean that's
business
the difference
situation.
with other countries. You know what I'm saying? Somebody over there do a crime. You know what I'm saying? They just take away your freedom. Over here, they take away your freedom and they take away your manhood.
Look, it depends on what country you're in. Some countries you get
I'm
hit.
just saying they treat you like an animal over here, man. That's,
that's
the
true.
difference. You feel me?
You get hit with a firing squad. You ain't getting treated like nothing. You pretty sure you did, man. Look, that's neither here nor there. Semantics. Look, look.
Because you get hit with a fire.
Anyway,
That fire is not going away.
anyway,
It
you know what I'm
dipped down
saying?
though.
Like I said, I will be segueing back to that throughout the episode or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and move into a more hot button topic. Like, man, you done messed me up, man. What's wrong with you? Like, nah, so in my opinion, though, man, like, as we've been seeing a lot of different things in the news or whatever, it's been a lot of overly sensitive and people that lack sensitivity in certain social subjects or whatever. So,
Like me.
like, what do you mean, like you? You're not sensitive at all.
No, it depends on what it is.
Yeah, since we brought the subject of Trump up a minute ago, his whole chant and run against Alicia Cortez.
I haven't followed.
You haven't followed any of that?
Yeah.
It's the 4 women that's in Congress or whatever, and he basically told them to go back and fix their own
Before they can
country
come here.
before they can come here and do something here, which is pretty much the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard,
I
considering the
heard
fact
that.
that they've been
What are
Americans
they?
for a
That's
while.
That's
Oh, I think
wow.
I did see
One of
something
them-
about
Yeah,
that.
one of them is from Somalia. You know what I'm saying? One of them is, like from Arabic, obviously. Rashida Tlaib. Like it's a big story. Like they're really like dragging it
Do
along.
they
or
look
whatever.
good though?
What that have to do with the bear? What's going on, man? What
To
that got to
answer
do
your
with anything?
question,
Okay.
Jesus Christ! So look,
Because if they ugly, I agree.
they ain't ugly, but
but what does that
They
got
not
to do
ugly,
with what does that got to do with anything though?
they ain't a whole stop your car.
I mean, because
Get
if
off
you
the car,
ugly,
try to-
you know why
yeah.
you over here worried about us? Go fix your own.
Obviously, they came here like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Seeking citizenship, and they're citizens now. So, they're working on fixing stuff over here
Citizenship ain't
because
what they
there's plenty of stuff to fix over here.
Well, man.
Look, I don't want to go down this road with you because
Yeah,
I got a feeling you.
I don't
you
want
about
to. I don't want to get the show flagged again, but
Look.
I'm just saying, man.
Right.
They do come over here and get a lot of opportunities.
they do. He right. I got
I
to
don't
agree
want to
with
be
that.
wrong.
I'm
with
just
this
saying, you know what I'm
episode.
saying? Hey,
Seriously.
we done lived across the street from them our whole lives. You know what I'm saying? They come over here and open up a damn pizza shop.
Look, but is
And
it?
I'm trying to open up a store and you
A
sending
grooming
me through-
shop.
But is that his
Yeah.
fault? That
Right
is
next
that
to the
their
left of
fault
us.
that the opportunity?
bike
was
shop.
presented?
Hell yeah.
That you got the American government to thank for that, man.
Right,
Look,
cash
they,
corn.
all they doing is seeking the name of the opportunity.
I'm trying to open up a store and you sending me through all the hoops.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to stonewall you because half the time we ain't got good credit.
They
man.
come
Hey.
over here and get a pizza shop and be on a Range Rover on 22s.
in
Yeah, but
6 weeks.
But they know how to invest and do their
If
stuff
that.
because they use an
that.
opportunity
If that.
created by them for the American
Invest
government.
my ass.
Look, see, hey, man, look, you don't like it. I'm just telling you the real, bro. I'm just telling you the real.
Hey.
See,
I respect that hustle.
I mean, look, it's available. Like,
My thing is like they don't have to pay taxes for 7 years. So that means I can run a business for 7 years tax free, getting all this money, and then when I'm about to leave, I'll be like, all right, I'm leaving to my nephew. He get the money for 7 years, so we just keep passing it down the family. It's a beautiful hustle. They gon'
For them.
They gonna always.
But what about when I get my business and
There's
I
too many
pass it off to
computer
you
glitches
and now
for that.
your ass about to go to jail for all the shit I done did?
See,
fall,
yeah.
I
right?
agree.
It
I'm
gonna-
just-
it soon
like-
fall,
it's
something like that.
It's like
So,
Jay said,
mean-
it is a beautiful hustle for them. You know, it ain't one for us.
Yeah, we
So ain't.
say the goalposts is moved back, but
Look
we
what
know
they-
that though. You know what I'm saying? Like we aware of that.
Look at Wally World Dearborn. It took
Jesus
over.
Christ, bro.
It took over.
Look, man, Walmart.
I ain't been there in a
Walmart.
minute.
That went from Kmart to Walmart. Hell no.
Yep, look, Kmart's don't even exist no more, man.
Technically, it still does.
It's a couple.
we just
It's still a couple.
There's a couple around.
scattered out.
It's like
Gotcha.
3.
One
I wanna say about
specifically
3.
in Monroe.
It might be more than 3. I only know
No,
3 though.
it's only 3.
I'm sorry, I was drinking. Okay,
I noticed.
whatever, man.
Slurping it all up. You just do what you do, huh?
do what you do, huh?
Lord have mercy. But furthermore, to talk about what we're talking about, though, yeah, like the
that's in my
sensitivity
head.
thing is really an issue with me, though, because it's like now people are so like, you know what I'm saying, cold to a lot of situations where you should put more energy and emphasis at, you know what I'm saying, and being sensitive instead of, you know what I'm saying, just giving that normal response like, well, it is what it is. That person they are who they are, and
Can you
know, this
blame
is-
people though? I mean,
What's-
because
I mean-
you gotta think about it. If it don't really directly affect you, like, can you really blame people for not being sensitive to it? Because I mean,
And there's nothing wrong with that. I agree with him.
But see, it's like you said, you got to start peeling back layers. Then at that point, like I get what you're saying. That you know what I'm saying. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, if it ain't in your backyard, don't
Right.
even tend to it. Then you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Like you
don't
can't
see any
expect.
symptoms prior to like that comment.
Huh?
Like if you don't see no symptoms prior to that,
No,
before you can just grantly say that.
what you mean? Like I want you to elaborate now, because I'm trying to figure out where you at, man. Hey.
I'm lost. Right.
I was about to say speak up, Mel, but you just died right there in front of him.
As soon as you
just,
said
just
that,
died on
I
camera
started
right in front
elaborating.
of him.
Mel, like, what?
You just died.
What's going on
I
here?
mean, the reason why
Well,
I
I
ladies
know
and
what's
gentlemen,
going on.
the
guys.
reason why I
He threw
said
me
it
off.
is
I know what's going on.
because I just feel like, and it's probably kind of selfish. You know what I'm saying? We already dealing with our day-to-day problems. You know what I'm saying? We
That's what I'm
already
trying
trying to get ahead in our own little lives. So when it's all, I mean, because to me, something like that, Trump, you talking about that's at the top. That's way up there at the
That's
top.
where the money at.
Yeah, you know, that really don't directly affect me. So it's like, whatever. F him.
Yeah,
See, so you saying it basically because it ain't got nothing to do with your financial
right.
anything.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
right.
trying to get at.
because I can't
I got you.
sympathize with
All
somebody
right,
that's
I
rich
appreciate
that's
that,
going
brother.
through something.
Yeah.
I only know the problems I done been through.
Yeah,
I can't.
we don't got the same
Yeah,
problem.
I
you know
can't
what I'm
sympathize
saying?
with them. I ain't never had $1 million and lost it.
But the funny thing is that even though we've never experienced those problems from a financial standpoint, the empathy still exists there. If you were to sit there and hear about a tragedy that happened to somebody, whether you knew them or not, your first thing you're gonna say is, "Wow, that's sad. I feel for their family there." Regardless of your opinion about that person, you'll still have a moment of reprieve then to be like, "Okay, I get it," and then you can go back to your.
But that's
same
on a certain
attitude then.
situation, though. My thing is like, for example, hearing about a dude that lose all his money, and it's because I don't know why he lost all his money, but I ain't never had that kind of money to lose. So how am I have
Why would I
sympathy for that?
sympathize with that? Yeah.
I mean, you can have sympathy for them, but you ain't gonna feel what they
Right.
feel.
See, there you go. Come on,
Yeah,
that's
like-
what I'm talking
I
about.
ain't got no sympathy.
Yeah, I ain't never been. I ain't like,
Hell
Losing
no.
a parent is a bigger-
That's like somebody
Look,
like
you said who?
losing a parent. Like people
Yeah,
be like, I
that's
know
like
how you
losing a
feel.
parent,
Like, no,
like-
you don't because you haven't lost a parent.
Right.
But
you
yeah,
like-
so it's, but at the
But-
same
but-
time,
so-
I can understand
so
like
when
why
you're
you
going
so
through-
hurt. Though.
Yeah,
like,
you can
'cause
understand
you
the
get
hurt.
one parent.
But it's better
You
to
get
say
one
that than
parent.
to say I know how you feel. No,
Yeah,
you
don't-
Well,
yeah,
lost
don't-
a parent.
No,
yeah.
I don't say that.
With me personally, I only got sympathy if I know you.
Exactly.
Because if I
Thank
don't
you.
know you, damn, your mom died.
Life is fucked
I'm
up.
not
I'm
gonna
sorry
say.
to hear
I'm-
that,
What you
I'm
gonna say?
not-
That's
I'm
life.
not-
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not gonna say I'm sorry because I'm not. I don't know you.
So what you gonna say? That's life.
It
Damn.
is.
That's wild.
You for real?
Man,
It is.
that's
It
see,
is.
You serious?
see, that's not being
wrong.
sensitive enough. That's ridiculous though.
But it's
man.
different
Like,
if you my man's or you know what I'm saying, my sister, something. Yeah, I'm feeling for you.
No, I understand where you're
Because
coming
even
from.
though I might not be
Because
in
you relate
that.
to them because you know who they are.
Right,
You
exactly.
understand?
Right. So
Exactly.
you know my
I don't
people
know.
hurt, so now I'm hurt. But if you just a
Because you
stranger,
may know how nice they
Right.
or how great they.
Because at that
Damn.
point, it's kind of like, well, damn,
you know what I'm
niggas
saying?
die
I'm
every
just
day,
gonna
B.
hit you with the damn.
Right,
look,
that's fucked
so
up.
what if it's a coworker then?
Niggas die
Damn.
every day, B.
No, I can,
Yikes!
I respect that. Cause
So you still gonna take this shit
from
from
me?
me?
A girl told me, she was like, my father just died or whatever, and I ain't really had nothing to say to her. I was like, feel better, and I just walked off.
What's wrong with y'all?
But you can actually
Feel
like,
better?
sympathize with her though. You went through that. You could have kicked it with
Help
her.
me out here. What is that, man? Look,
I ain't had nothing.
He
I
like,
ain't had that
man.
much for her. I just told her I hope she feel
I
better.
mean, what I'm supposed to do? Give him a hug and nah.
Hey, that might be the
Damn.
thing that make the difference for them. You don't know though.
But
But
if
you
we
ain't
don't
necessarily
know
got to
each-
give them a
if
hug
we,
all
if
the
we don't
time.
know
You
each
can-
other, they not gonna want to hug you. I don't know you like that.
But that don't mean that you can't get
But it's
nothing.
comfort.
I give a handshake or something. But
See,
But it's comfort.
you might be able to get something out of that might turn your day around. Obviously, it's not gonna
Exactly.
make your
Yeah,
life
yeah,
better.
yeah.
but it's gonna
That's
turn
comfort.
your day around though. It's gonna give you something.
Like they can
it
take
seems
whatever.
like
Tell
it
me-
happened. I don't ever be in
If
that
you
moment
my
where somebody
coworker,
come and
just tell me
extend
keep
that
my
to me.
head up and
Man.
let me walk out. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
just trying
all.
to
But you,
it
but you
saves so
said you're
much
not even
time.
doing that.
See, that's what creates.
No,
mental-
but that just saves so
I
much
really don't
time
want
to
you
keep
say
it simple
nothing
like
to
that.
me.
That's
Yeah.
what creates
Keep
mental-
it, that's
keep
the
it
point.
simple.
Keep it simple.
Look, that's
To
what
keep it
creates
simple,
mental
keep
health
your
right
head
there.
up. Just
man.
say that. I'll move on.
I just
create
said
mental
that.
health.
But
That's
he
what's
said he
wrong
wouldn't
with
even do
y'all.
that for the
No,
other
I'm
person.
not.
He said-
I'm
No,
not.
that's the easiest route to go than just saying, "Damn, that's crazy."
Right.
Damn, for real.
That's probably what
wow.
You still gonna, hey, look, you still gonna take this shit from me on Friday, right?
I would rather somebody just say shit happens then. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, my dad died. Yeah, shit happens. You know?
But
At least,
really,
at least it's to the point. If you, all that extra, wow,
look, what? But I'm
not
saying
messing
though,
with that dog.
like, what if, like, you're saying your father get, like, you're saying ran over by a car? You can't just say yeah, shit happens. Then. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like,
That's a part of life, man.
get hit by a car. God,
I gotta go, dog. He said it's part of life.
Man,
I'm really concerned about y'all,
I
man.
would-
What is going on?
it's not that it's a part of life. You knew it could happen.
No,
You
it's
know
a part of life.
I mean,
You walk across this
So
street,
wait.
Hey, hold on,
you
hold
might
on,
get
hey,
your
hold on,
ass
hold on.
hit.
I got a comment
yeah,
that
you know it
said,
could happen.
"Hey, have y'all seen when Trump's supporters were chatting and sent her back and he let them do it?" Going back to when,
Yeah.
all right.
He tried to backtrack and say that he tried to get him to stop and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is a whole nother issue that I got. I'm gonna segue back to that too. Jay.
Yeah,
I
my
appreciate
bad.
that comment. No,
yeah, I
thanks for
seen the
No,
comment.
seriously.
Yeah,
We pause for a minute, bro.
What we pausing for?
B, why you wearing a glove?
Cause
My
it's his
hand,
hand, his hand or whatever.
Every time my hand touches something, it burn her because
Oh, shit,
my
okay.
fingertips.
man, just tell them
Oh,
you
yeah.
you trying to get the OJ persona going on. Don't lie to them.
So now you trying to create his thing now
Man,
too?
yeah, we trying.
JJ
We
Turner
got
and
all,
OJ Simpson.
Yeah, Brian
Bro.
Simpson. What are you
Brian
talking about?
I've been curious since you got here, bro. Like, what's with the glove?
Oh no, I forgot the
See,
medical, whatever
I'm
it
a-
is. But whenever I touch something,
I'm
Sensitive
thinking you
to
was
the
having a
touch.
Michael
Yeah, bro,
Jackson
messed
week or
up.
something. You just wanted to get a glove.
But wait a minute, Joe.
Weird,
I'm gonna do you one better there. You know what I'm saying? Since we talking about this or whatever, man.
Okay.
So if B would have got hit by the bus that day, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all was out there, well, you gonna say that's life if he get hit by the bus? The same bus
But
that
nah,
was
that's my
different.
brother.
We-
But
though.
he knows
But see,
Brian.
that's
Different,
the
yeah.
problem.
You gotta
can't-
use
you gotta use
something
somebody
else. Yeah, you
because
gotta
he
use
know
somebody.
Brian.
look.
They grew up together, so you gotta use some.
But say you could be responsible for saving that person's life. They about to walk in the street, you see the bus, you ain't gonna grab him. You gonna be like, damn, that's life, bro.
I ain't gonna grab him from
Damn.
a whole bus.
Oh, no.
If you right there
'Cause
behind you,
it
can grab
really,
his
it
shirt.
really did happen though.
Like seriously.
That happened, yeah.
Man.
But that was me that was about to get hit that day.
And Brian snatched
See?
your ass up.
Yeah, no, he snatched me. Like, so what happened was a fire truck was coming around the corner, and you know you can control the back of the fire truck,
Yeah.
you know, with the wheel on the back. So my man, when they was coming around the corner, that boy just was swinging out, and I was just stuck looking like damn. And Brian like literally snatched me out the way.
He's a hero, man.
That's what's up.
See, you could have easily been like, damn, bro,
Now,
watch
if you
out for
wanted
that
to use-
truck.
Now, if you want
Ah.
if you want to use an example, you should have said that day when he almost broke his neck on that damn
It's a-
pedestal
Oh,
outside.
yeah, they talking
But
about
even
the,
still, that's my brother though. So of course I'm gonna be sad.
See, man. Yeah, that's
See,
about.
you-
Yeah,
see,
you gotta
you
use the
gotta use
strength.
something like.
Yeah.
They don't know each other.
I mean that's like you saying okay.
So what
these-
about
these
so what about the
two-
Sharonda thing? Can we use her as an example?
who?
Sharonda, that stayed 4 houses down from y'all. Well, you've been moved.
Well, I
And
mean,
bef-
I was kind of affected by that a little bit.
okay.
I mean, I ain't
But
had
she was a
no, I
stranger
ain't
to
had
you,
no
though.
like strong relationship
Nah,
with her. You know what I'm
because
saying?
Sharonda used to
just
come
talking
down.
about,
Yeah, she used to come down.
She used to
crib.
come down the
Yeah,
street and
she
kick it
did.
with me. So like,
Right.
that's
So it
different.
wasn't.
makes
So it
sense.
wasn't real strong, but I still was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because it hit home. you know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Okay.
So I mean, I feel bad for the kids.
For sure.
for sure.
For sure.
See, I appreciate that.
understand
That
that.
means you have
But
some
that,
form
that,
of
that's
empathy
sympathy
then.
though,
That's
because you
sympathy,
don't,
though. 'Cause
you don't know them.
No, I don't.
I met her daughter. I never met her son though.
But you don't know the baby father either.
No, I don't.
Right.
But see, the only reason why you're
But you
able to
still
show
have-
that.
I ain't.
But you understand because you
He
got
ain't say
kids,
he
right?
feel bad for him though.
No,
No, he said he feel bad for the kids.
That's true.
And the only reason why he feel bad for the kids is because he's a father himself. So he got to feel bad because you're a
Right.
father.
I do feel bad for the kids. Now, you know him. You can always find another piece of cooch.
We gotta have a prayer session before we done with this.
Bruh, I'm gonna have holy water present next week for your microphone, man. Look, the oil, yes, the holy oil. I'm sorry.
He caught you while I was
Apologies.
drinking though, dog.
That was gonna come out of his nose. Look, don't drop
It
a
is
drink.
true, though. You-
Look at
ain't
this.
always
It's
fair.
out here.
Wow,
I just said it's out here.
I'm putting y'all in the Hall of Fame for
Drop no
anybody.
drink.
If you
anybody
put
that
if
drop
you
any
put the
alcohol.
worm on the hook, it's gonna bait something.
This guy's wild.
You like that? That's some pimp
I
talk.
like that. Let me write that down.
Look, that's
Hey, shut up, man.
That's God's
that
plan
down,
right
dog.
there,
Let me
man.
type that down real quick.
Yeah, you got that in your head already, dog. He's talking about something.
Look, I talk about the sensitivity or whatever because
Quoted by
it brings me
Jovi.
into a subject that we're going to talk about tonight as well. Like Miss Michigan was stripped of her title over insensitive tweets.
What do
this
you call insensitive?
I'm going to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Culturally insensitive.
Yeah, culturally insensitive or whatever, especially in the climate that we're in right now. What were you about to say, sir? I got
No,
you.
no. It was
What
her-
she look like?
Wait. What
That's all you want to know.
hold on,
That's
time
all
out.
you want to know.
That's all he. Yes, sir.
What was the tweets? Let
somebody
him
show me what she
Let him
look like?
finish this. I need to know what she said.
So the first tweet was she wasn't gonna wear a hijab, which is the raps. I don't know if I said it right.
Habib.
Hijabi.
It's not-
Yeah, hijabi.
You said what?
Hijab.
Got it.
Hijabi.
Bija? Yeah, I don't know what he called it.
Like,
That's the
I
wrap
don't
over
know.
your head.
yes,
Yeah.
the wrap over your head. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
She
You know what
wasn't
I'm
gonna wear-
She wasn't gonna wear it
Nike,
because she
ma-
felt
Nike makes those. They do. I want people funny. They do.
Oh, man.
Nike do make them.
like she was dog.
Did she say why?
I'm about to tell you why as soon as he get done. Mama said for real, Joe.
What? They do make them. Look, just go on Nike.com, put in hijab.
Yikes.
Hijabis.
It's a wild boy over here.
Everywhere.
Hey, that's
I'm a-
your brother, dog.
I'm gonna have a team meeting with y'all, man. Look,
With
man.
him.
With
Oh,
him.
you got to
With
do it with him.
What ain't gonna do with that?
Blame it on Yum Shots. Don't blame it on me.
Right.
Shout out to Yum Shots.
Shout out to Yum Shots for being so delicious, dog. Good Lord.
Black on.
It-
Black on.
Absolutely. Black on. Yes. One more time, man. Please. Yes.
So yeah, I'm saying continuing on. Yeah, that she ended up making a statement about it, saying that was it really them doing it because they wanted to do it, or was it because it was like a culture chase or whatever? Like I'm saying people like they just trying to make people wear it or whatever, and that got her in the hot water.
So you saying what you say, Miss Michigan?
Yes, Miss Michigan.
She can wear the hijab.
They were at a festival. They wanted her to try one on. She said she didn't want to try one on.
she's Arabic.
No, she's not Arabic.
Oh, what is she?
You're still trying to figure that out, man. I'm not gonna tell you.
She's black?
She's black, right?
Chinese.
No, she's not
She's
black.
Chinese.
She's
Yes.
Chinese.
Yes, sir.
Miss Michigan is
It's
Chinese.
Chinese?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Whoa.
Miss
That-
Michigan.
She don't supposed to be Miss Michigan.
Hold on. Miss Michigan.
Who is this person?
Yes, she's
It's
Chinese.
Asian. Why do we have a Miss Michigan other than the...
It's the beauty pageants. Pageants everywhere. It's models. They do all. That's their job.
Why would a Chinese person wear a hijabi?
Let's say Asian.
Thank
Let's
you.
be
That
That was
makes
wrong.
sense.
But
Argument right
But she
there.
was
They
at
was
like
at
a
a
cultural festival, though. You know what
So
I'm saying?
what?
But she's
But
not-
that's not her culture.
That's
though.
not her
You
culture
can't
at
get
all.
upset at somebody for not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. That's
Was
not her
it more
culture.
tweets?
So-
Or was it just this one?
No, it was more tweets too.
All right, let's hear
Okay,
the other
let's-
tweets.
okay, this
Let's
tweet-
get
that's-
past that one.
So
'cause-
I'm African American. If I go outside with a turban on my head,
He get
Wait,
killed.
wait, Nick
He get
Cannon do
killed.
that like faithfully.
He get killed.
I'm still wondering why Nick Cannon wearing his turban. dog.
Thank you, sir. Because I know where we go. Look, faith and religion. I'm not touching that
My
today.
thing is, a black guy could go outside with
You-
a turban on and nobody would do nothing.
Nick Cannon been wearing his
Yeah,
turban
but nobody cares.
faithfully.
Faithfully.
Like, why do you got this turban on?
Because he got
alopecia.
he get bumps and stuff in his
he
head
got
or whatever.
alopecia, man.
Yeah.
Wear a hat. What you mean? Wear a snapback. What you need to wear a turban
Sometimes
for?
he wear a scarf.
Because they hurt whenever anything touch him or whatever.
At that point,
so-
just let
Dog.
Nah.
Does that be how you said it?
Okay, let's talk about that.
Go ahead. Let's man. Come on,
The
man.
other tweet, let me make sure I say this right. I gotta go to my page, man. You give me a second. Cause y'all out of control, man. Hey,
I was just breaking
look,
down.
she had the tweet on black crime and gun violence in the communities.
What
she say?
Basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, like y'all gotta fix the problems in y'all own communities before, you know what I'm saying, y'all focus on these things. Like
Facts.
these things were happening.
That's
Real.
100.
That's fact.
These
That's
things were
100%.
happening before, you know what I'm saying?
She
even
can't say that
before-
though.
But you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
She can't
Now
say
look,
that.
Because
Now,
she's
see,
Nah,
now
she
Chinese.
we-
wild as hell. Nah,
She
she
wild for
can't
saying
say
because
that.
she's
But see,
Chinese.
this is-
But
Because you
it's
can't
true.
relate because y'all,
You can't relate to what the fuck we going through?
and y'all just
Bear
said
with
it.
me. Tell
she,
me.
but she see it though.
But y'all just said
So
though.
there's a-
live it.
Y'all just
You
said
don't live
it's
it.
not happening
You're
in
right.
y'all backyard. Y'all ain't gonna be able to pay
Live it.
attention to it. Let
You
alone
gotta
decipher
live
it.
that.
Then.
You
can't
can't
decipher
you can't
that.
see
then.
You
it.
can't make a comment about what we going through and you Asian.
But that's why I said that
You
she
not
grow
going
up in
through this.
Detroit.
so you can't give
It-
advice to
it
somebody
depend-
that you when
it
you
depend
see
on
it
what she
all the
grew up
time,
at.
even though you're not living.
So
it.
wait, you gonna give advice to somebody for something you really don't know nothing about? Cause she don't know nothing about
honestly,
this.
you can.
Man, shut the.
If you
man.
if you see if you
That's why I
mean,
said it depend on where
if
she
you-
grew up at. Did
if-
she grow up in Detroit? Where did
Right.
she grow up at?
if you got a
I-
clear point of view from it and you see it every day in your life and
No.
you see it on the
Yes.
news, you see it
No.
in your
Yes.
neighborhood, you see it or just around the
See,
world.
but-
Yo, what's going on?
No,
The fact that
it's-
you have
when
you,
you
that
go
you have
through it,
clear
you can
evidence.
see
to
it's different
speak
when
on
you
it.
go through. It's
You can
different
see it
from
on the
looking
same
at
verse,
it and
identify
going
with
through
it.
it.
Yes,
Like,
Exactly.
But what you're seeing is still it's all about action. What you're seeing,
Bro,
you
if
telling
a-
me what if you're doing something and I see it, you telling me what you're going through by me looking at what you're going through. 'Cause
Bro,
you're doing
if
it.
somebody come to if a Caucasian come to you talking about how black lives really don't matter, it should be this all lives matter, and they try to kick it with you like, I see what you're going through, but really all lives matter. You're gonna be like, what? Like you
But-
don't know what we going. Just because you see it don't mean that you know.
Right.
You just see it.
Right, but it depends on the perspective of it. Though.
It don't matter what their perspective
Forget what he's
is.
talking about.
It depends on how you look. At it.
If I tell you, hey, don't be cooking no cat, you should understand what I'm saying, right?
And then they hit you
I
with,
don't-
That's a
and they
Chinese
hit you
food
with,
reference.
don't be cooking no chicken. Like, what you gonna say?
So
The guys is getting dry.
a cat is a pet.
You mean rooster, but it's all right.
Huh?
A cat is a pet, not a rooster.
Some
Nah.
chickens is people pets. Like you
Nah,
don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why they got
they're gonna be
cockfighting.
delicious with some
Old
Lawry's on them.
McDonald had them as pets.
Man, all I'm saying is they don't understand what we're going through to even comment make a comment like that. That's an outlandish comment, dog.
It is. You got to be careful with how you say that or whatever. Because like I can't sit. I agree with you, Judge. I can't sit there and talk about
Did
something.
she have any other tweets after that?
No, after that they stripped her of her stuff.
Man,
already.
I don't see what's wrong. I don't see the problem. I don't, man. I still want to know how she look, though.
I'll tell you about it in crosstalk.
Show me a
We
picture.
definitely need a picture of how she look.
That's true too.
I
If
just
she
But
look
it depends
good
on
or
how
if
you
she
look.
got a
on
body,
Instagram,
she
man.
get a pass.
How does she get a pass? Because she look good. and
If
got
you
a body.
look good or if you got a
That's
body.
still not good enough.
Because
That
it
don't mean-
does
that
matter.
doesn't give you free reign to
Look,
say.
hey,
what you're
listen,
gonna say,
brother.
though.
We got to do these females how they do us. Cause
What does that got to do with this though?
Period.
What you mean, period? What is going on?
Because they do us the same way. They say if we
City
look
Boy
good,
Joe, you hear this? man?
City boy.
so look,
Oh, you want to jump off that ship now?
So look,
you ain't
man,
rolling on it.
so look,
never was on
the
the
girls
City Boy
do us
shit.
the same way.
They do.
They say if we look good or if we got a big sausage, you know what I'm saying, we get a pass.
If they like
So
the
we
way our
can do
print
them the
look.
same way.
Right.
But we're talking about something on a more
Bruh,
different
you get a
level.
pat-
though,
what-
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
the same thing.
What
Not
they
the
get a
same
pass
thing.
for
How is
what
it the
though?
same thing?
Hey, I told it's the same. She look good. She might get a pass for doing something stupid.
So, so look. So, what do you define as stupid? Then I want to know this.
I mean, whatever it is.
So if she ran your daughter over with a car, she go get a pass there because she cute? Dog, like, seriously? I know he just playing. I know he just
I
playing.
didn't even give an answer.
But you
No.
yo,
That
man.
body language.
KK, I love you. I don't know about Joe.
Yikes.
Joven is reckless.
It's tough.
Man.
Said it's tough.
Look, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you today, Joe. Man, something's going on, man. Hey. All right,
You all right?
and look,
Man, her comments was outlandish at the end of the day,
and
man.
I'm still on board with
It's
that.
only on 2 comments so far. One was the one you
But
said.
those,
was
but
bad.
those two was that critical.
that
though, and
one
the time-
comment was just bad enough, though. Like,
and
you
the-
can't sympathize with us at all, man.
And in the
Like,
political climate you in, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pick and choose your words. You still gotta pick and choose your words.
that's a
Nobody
touch.
Now,
know how
that's
to
true
do
because
that.
I say that a lot to people. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Nobody
Like,
You
know
gotta
how
pick
to
and
do
choose
that,
what you
though.
say.
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Words
Nobody
matter.
know how to do that.
But that's why they keep
That's
getting
true.
in
Words
trouble with
matter.
stuff though. Like you end up getting in trouble and then you want to wonder why it happened to you. Well, because you didn't sit there and actually think about what you were saying before you said it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No filter.
Like if I know my situation and I know how I'm set up, I'm gonna avoid certain, you know what I'm saying, root words and stuff that opinionates with that at all costs. Then I got to, because one, I'm under contract. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta avoid certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I sit there and make that known to y'all. I'm not now when I get out of here, if we having a conversation, that's a whole nother that's a private conversation between me and the people I'm talking to there. You understand? But people are not doing that because they're feeling motivated to sit there and say whatever's on their mind because of how the climate is right now, without expecting any backlash. And that's the problem right there, because you can be sensitive about what you're saying without sitting there unloading the whole thing there. Why? What are you doing? Oh, you on the phone. I thought you was. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what you was doing. I thought you was sitting there like
Pay
doing
attention to that microphone, bro.
Look,
Rock that mic, B, man.
I'm like that JJ Turner, man.
'Cause
There
you got
go.
soul.
Look. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it, though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard to do that. It's more harder to put forth that much negative energy about a situation than putting forth something positive then.
What's
Whether
negative
I know
about her
you or
comment
not.
though?
You said what?
What's negative about her comment though?
It's
Because
negative
she not
because
black?
no, because you don't
Yeah.
know that.
No,
You-
no, don't
you
lie to
can't-
him. Yes.
You can't give me statistics
Yes.
of something that you don't know then.
Yes,
Because
you're
you're
not
going off
black.
of, you're going off of
Yes.
something. You going
may
off of
go
something
through
that
it, go
you've
through it,
read.
Dog,
or you've
if
seen.
somebody
You have
keep-
shit to say.
Man, if you get pulled over, right, for a speeding ticket,
Right.
what you think you gonna get?
DWB.
I'll make it a ticket.
If a different culture get pulled over for a ticket for speeding, what you think they're gonna get?
Slap
They
on the
make
wrist.
it a ticket.
They not gonna get a
Slap on
damn.
the wrist.
Man, come on, bro. Don't
Me and the
lie.
missus- me and the
You're not
missus
lying
said
in the
that.
booth, dog.
Hey, look.
Why you
wait,
lying in the
Before
booth?
you answer, before you answer,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
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 I'm
wait.
not even gonna answer. I'm gonna just say what I've been seeing for the past 2 months, literally straight. Every time I'm driving down 94, I've seen more white people getting towed. Excuse me, I mean say like I'm sorry, but I've seen more Caucasians
Don't apologize.
getting pulled over and getting their cars towed, put in jail, put in the back of the car.
How many
'cause
Caucasians
more
you
than-
seen getting just beat by police randomly?
Not, that's
Ah,
what we're not talking about that though.
that-
We're not talking about that though.
Answer my question.
That's what we're not talking about that
Oh, but
though.
all
Can
these-
You
answer
switch
my
subjects
question?
though, but
I
you
just
just
want
switch
you to answer
subjects.
the question.
You do drive reckless though.
He gonna keep on stacking.
So don't call me a snitch no more, cause your own blood brother just told you.
Nah, this guy is out of control.
Not a lot.
Do you got your license back yet?
Damn!
All troops in the booth.
Hey! Next tweet, bro.
Where the
Next
state
tweet.
troopers
Next
at,
tweet,
dog?
next tweet, bro. Next tweet, bro. Next tweet.
Look, the thing is,
Next tweet.
that's the end of her tweets right there.
Next
And she
tweet,
got
bro.
stripped of her. She got stripped of her title for
Right.
being Miss Michigan because of those tweets.
Mr. Turner's out of
You know what
control.
I'm saying?
She deserve
He
it.
definitely out of
Mr.
control.
Turner's out of control right now, dog.
She deserve it.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
I love you too, bro.
You know, and not to
And
mention.
for the record, all lives do matter.
Okay.
All lives do matter.
So
Furthermore,
furthermore, yeah, I'm not gonna entertain.
You're
all
not
this
gonna
nonsense.
entertain that?
I know. I'm
Oh,
gonna let him
my
have that for a
God.
second because I'm coming back to that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna come back to that because that's ridiculous, man.
Cross
Look,
talk me, you gonna cross talk these nuts.
look, no, we gonna talk about that in the booth. That's all. That's all troops, man.
Yeah,
Because
that-
what's up?
I'm not gonna say anything, but I can't.
No, we gonna talk about that in the booth. Go
Hey,
ahead,
real.
B. Go ahead. Go control your show.
Look, you know what I'm saying. So with her being stripped of that, I feel like they weren't wrong for doing that because of the simple fact of the stuff she said. You can't sit there and try to relate to something that's in unfamiliar territory. I can't look up statistics and then regurgitate the same things I looked up then when they were manipulated by a certain network there. I ain't gonna say the network, you know what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure if you got 2, 4, 8, and all the rest of them little basic cable channels, you can figure out which one it is then. You understand what I'm saying?
Why we gotta be basic?
Look, they are basic.
This is Miss Michigan
I respect what
2019,
you're
right?
saying, B.
Yeah, 2019.
For sure.
But B, you respect what I'm saying, but I feel like you got a button there.
She don't look Chinese.
My thing with that is,
This bitch
at what
ugly.
point does free speech come
She's
into play?
ugly.
It doesn't because it doesn't apply right
So she's definitely
I
wrong.
mean, I mean,
now.
because
It doesn't apply. What are they going through?
He talk about he looking at her, she's wrong because of how she looks.
nah, my thing.
She
I
look
mean,
like
because-
Kelly
see, John.
Stafford. This bitch ugly.
Let me see.
Hit him with the bell. Thank you, sir. Look, man, we gonna cut his drinks off,
Nah, 'cause
man.
my,
Look.
like my thing is, it's like
He
you
only
can,
had
you
one.
can. So what? In when you become higher in a position, you can never have freedom of speech no more.
Go ahead, B. No, go ahead, B.
My thing is, you can never. I mean, when you get famous or whenever, you can never have freedom of speech anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't saying you should be able to just say anything, but some of those comments was just comments or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or some of the stuff she tweeted was just.
But see, I said this last week, if y'all don't remember. The time that we live in now, like you're judged by your comments. Like you can't have an opinion about nothing if it don't,
Which is
reside
a lot
where
of people is their
That's
way
true.
of the highway.
Yeah.
So it's really no
true.
more
And,
freedom
and
of
if
speech.
it don't fall with the popular vote, like it's
That's it.
unpopular,
That's it.
you wrong.
But
you know
what
I'm
we
saying?
going on? What's going on right now? Her comments were so out of bounds because
It definitely out of bounds because she ugly as hell.
yeah, shit,
Not
that's-
just because
she's
because
not
she's not
Asian.
visually desirable.
She's not
to
Chinese
go
She
either.
has,
high.
she has no
You
ass.
see how I did that? I changed it. I'm T.I. and everything.
She
now,
has
man.
no ass, no boob.
But look, what does that have to do with the
It has
comments
a lot.
itself? It doesn't though.
When you find, you can get away with a lot.
You popular
look,
at that case,
I
in that
damn
point,
that,
right?
man, look.
Popular votes count.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you find
Okay,
you're not
B.
getting away with shit
If
on,
you
on
find
my
that in
watch,
the
then
head fire.
I don't care
On
about
your
that.
watch, you still got about a trillion other people to worry about, though.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. See, we got to sit here and keep using those type of things like a trillion other people. I'm not worried
No,
about. I'm
where's
worried
her
about me.
Asian side at?
I'm
I
worried
don't
about
see
me.
it.
I don't
You know what I'm
see
saying?
it.
I can't worry about
She's
Mel.
not
I can't worry about y'all, but I can worry about my decision.
Nah,
though.
she's
You
completely
know what I'm saying?
out of control.
And that's the problem. Everybody is willing to be a sheep to the news.
She
Then.
look like a wrestler.
You know what I'm
Bro.
saying?
She making comments like that, and she look Caucasian.
Yeah, that's not her though.
And she Asian.
That's not
You
her.
said,
Oh, that's not
you
her?
said Miss Michigan 2019.
Yeah, that's not her though. Like I said, see, you doing too much down there, man. Look, you just stay with me, and I'm. Yeah, I think he did a whole nother search.
Hold on, I found her. Her name is Kathy Zhu.
Christ.
Kathy Zhu.
That's why. That's why I told you,
Yeah.
man. I told you downstairs, man. Look.
Kathy Zhu, she's 20 years
Look.
old.
Anyway, look. Controversy. Listen.
Hold on, she fine.
Oh,
listen.
no, she's nice.
She's fine.
That doesn't mean that she gets to say what she said because
Shit.
she's fine. Shit my ass.
Hey,
man.
I'm about to
Look.
hear her from some sweet and sour chicken.
Hey, Nick, what's going on, man? Please disregard that.
Hold on, she fine.
Me and y'all, we gonna have a conversation.
I like
now you
fortune
part of
cookies.
this too, JJ. You part of it too now.
I just want some sweet and sour chicken.
Look,
man.
damn that,
Shrimp
man.
fried
Hey.
rice.
Add some
Look.
orange to that.
She
Some
probably,
lo
ain't
mein.
got, she probably ain't got no butter at all, and I said,
Y'all can eat Tom and Jerry if y'all want to.
Look,
Come on, that's ignored. That's ignored these messages.
look, yeah, because y'all done killed, y'all done got me all out of pocket. Nick, what's going on, man? Was you fighting that fire across the street, man? Hey, look, welcome to the show,
Oh,
man.
shout out to
What's
him
going
being
on?
a
Avery
firefighter,
Rowe.
yeah,
Hey,
that's the case.
shout
Shout
out to
him
Nick
being a
being
firefighter.
Yeah,
Salute you, bro. I appreciate your services.
out there doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
They
Look.
out there fighting,
Yeah.
they still fighting.
Man, and see, but look, the crazy part
He
is,
watching your show fighting.
but the crazy part is that even with
Fire
this
is this
conversation
big, though. They finally
and
got
this
it going
topic
on.
and everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? It's really a divide, even in this room, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, a level of sensitivity for certain things, man. Like it's still like it just sits different with me for some reason. Like I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of good people. I've had the opportunity to talk to whole strangers and they became friends. And it's like, dude, I feel that for anybody. I don't care about what it is that you got going on because you're still a human first. Then
You know
You're
what's
always gonna be
crazy
human
about being
first.
sensitive though, bro? Like to certain situations, like you can see somebody like on social media, like actually just reaching out to the world, like how they really need help, like they need somebody to talk to.
But no one's
But they
sensitive enough.
wait. They will make a status like the very next day, like how they don't need nobody. How can you really decipher that when 1 minute you feel like you need help from somebody, then the next minute you like,
It turns into anger.
And it can even be the same day. Just 9 hours
I'm
later, they
good.
still might.
yeah, you're right.
Man,
I'm
turns
good
to
on
anger
my
right
own.
after that.
So
That's a
how
problem,
can
though.
you sympathize with that?
You can't show sympathy for that. You really can't.
But see, it's certain variables that got to go into play that we can't see, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, say they put that message out, Jay. They're like, man, I really need help with this. And then somebody DMs them like, man, I know you from this, that. You don't need no help for real. You just sitting there faking for this, and that. Then the next day they change that whole message. And now it's something totally negative and overblown there. We don't know what happened in them 24 hours between those posts. then.
Exactly.
That's
but,
true.
But
But
that's-
look,
that's-
what you just said, though,
Not
bro.
even.
That's you got a whole other people that's thinking differently though.
See, and that's
So even though they didn't
still
deal
a
with the
problem.
first scenario you just said, they
Right.
could be thinking, well, damn, he didn't reply to my first reach out, so now I think he should sneak this.
It's
See,
not,
And it's hard to sympathize for somebody like that. Like how you supposed to feel for somebody who's basically changing up their story day to day?
and that's what
Without
I'm saying.
no
Like
like,
other
you-
explanation
one
besides
minute-
up until that
You
next
can't
one.
sympathize for somebody who say, "Hey,
so.
I'm hurting this way."
Social media is a trap.
You bet, I'm
It
about to
is.
say,
We
you
know
better,
that. We
come
know
on,
social
bring,
media's a trap.
bring me
It
back,
is.
bring it back in for me. Come
I'm
on,
so
True.
glad
Can
that
we
you
play
said
it?
this
Is.
because
come on.
one of my friends, and I ain't gonna shout her name out, but you know who he is. She was on there in the hospital, took a selfie with a neck brace on, talking about in a car accident. No, you're not. You on Facebook posting a picture in a hospital bed. Ain't nothing wrong with your
Thank
ass.
you.
You
Shout
know
out to Joven right now for this,
Ain't nothing
bro.
wrong with your
You
ass.
know
I'm
the
not
funny-
happy. I'm not taking my
You
phone.
know
not
the
never-
funny
everything,
is,
bro.
Jack, I don't understand
Quit
how
going
people
live
go.
and crying.
Thank you, Bill. Yes. I was just about to say this. Like,
Quit
how?
going live and
Why are
crying.
you going live?
You ain't that
and
damn
crying?
sad. You ain't that damn sad if you had enough time to grieve and fix up the camera, the 1080p.
With a neck
High
brace on. With a
definition
neck
with a
brace
neck
on.
brace on,
With a
bro.
neck brace on. I agree with you. That's
I don't
crazy.
have that much remorse. or
If
sympathy
I'm
for you.
hurting for real, my phone not even near me for like the next 24, 48,
Exactly. If I'm
120
really
hours.
hurt, I'm not thinking.
I'm not thinking about nothing but my health.
But
So-
but like you said though, Mel, That's a whole trillion of other people that's
that
doing
because
something
people-
totally different, man. Look,
But people-
and that rule still apply with this conversation, though.
People
It's
are
still
so
the same
into
thing.
social
bro.
media.
It don't
right
make
now.
it right.
People
That's the
care
cry
about
for
so much
attention,
about
though.
likes and stuff like that, and about being popular on social media. They think that's gonna get them a lot of attention, and that's irritating.
It is
Very much true.
That's another subject.
It is.
Exactly.
We gotta get away from
Right,
that.
it is.
We'll get away
That's
from that.
a
We'll
No,
get away
no,
from
no.
that.
We can hit
Oh,
that.
and I'm gonna come back on y'all
the
motherfuckers that be
popularity-
stealing statuses.
Yeah,
Like, I
the
don't know.
I'm
popularity
sorry, man.
that people want on Facebook
And-
really make it hard for
tell you.
people like
I tell you.
to sympathize, like, cause I know you doing so much for clout. Like, how can I really have sympathy for you?
when you don't have no genuinity to what you're doing it for a reason. You got a motive behind what you posting, what you're doing, what
But
you're
Exactly.
and you're not being true to yourself. You can't be out here, showing off saying, "Oh, I'm hurting the neck brains. I want people to show love for me." But you're on Facebook talking about something. Hey,
Man,
look
if
at
you
this.
in pain, you ain't taking no damn
You ain't
selfie,
taking no
okay?
selfie. Your phone not near you. You worried about getting that neck together.
Look,
I done seen people. I done seen people get shot, post selfies,
Don't worry,
all
her neck
types
together.
of stuff.
That's a pun.
Don't worry, her neck is
Hey, look.
together.
that's like a
I'm
whole.
just saying, I done seen it, man. I done seen it.
But that's being like a slave to the technology.
If
though.
I get exactly, because
It's
if I
like the
get shot,
technology.
the last thing on my mind is posting a damn selfie, and I don't want to take no picture to remember that I just got shot.
Nobody
Yeah.
won't know that I got shot unless somebody else said.
Think,
Anyway.
think about it. They say
Exactly.
at least 90%. You know, what I'm saying, of the world, the first thing they do when they wake up
Let's
is
go
not
to social media.
Yeah, they go to
saw
Facebook, they go
that.
to Instagram. It's not going to the bathroom. It's not going to take a shower. It's not going to wash your
That's
face
a
or
true.
brush your
That's
teeth.
a true statement.
You know what I'm saying?
I do that.
'Cause you
I
do
ain't
it.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
See,
I do that. But that's my
My
news.
Do what?
I
wake
wake
up
up in the
on
morning.
social
I
media.
brush my face and take a
I
picture.
mean, I
then
get on
lay
the
back
toilet
down.
and look at social media too, because
But you go to the bathroom
that's my
first.
entertainment though. I go on there for
We
entertainment.
don't take it serious.
But see, what
That's
up?
us though.
But see, right, because you got
That's
a
us,
trillion
though.
other people that's doing
We don't
something
take
for
it
whatever they
serious.
I
reason
take it
is.
serious. You better laugh at my junk. I'm trying to be a Facebook comedian. Laugh. Don't like my junk. Put the laugh and ha ha.
Look,
And
you trying to
he's
go
the reason why
viral
I'm
in
about
this
to start
Yeah,
a
I'm
YouTube
trying to go
video.
viral. Facebook
He's the
JJ
reason why I'm
Turner.
about to start a YouTube channel. So yeah, shout out to JJ for that.
Facebook JJ
I'm
Turner.
about to start my YouTube channel, dog.
You definitely need to.
Yeah,
Who?
you need a YouTube channel.
Definitely
Kyle.
need
Like, that'd
to.
be crazy.
I appreciate the support. So I'm really thinking about doing one for real though. To be honest, I'm really
No,
thinking
don't
about
think.
thinking.
Don't think. You
Do
need
it.
to do
Do
it.
it.
You
Do
need
it.
to do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Subscribe.
That's
Do
the
it.
beauty of the opportunity. It's right there, man.
What
Anybody
Brandon
can do it.
done did this year is no reason why nobody shouldn't follow their dream. For
You're
real.
right.
I
You're
appreciate
right.
Not
that,
to go
man.
off subject,
You're right.
but
I got it, man.
And
This is real
it's
shit.
I'm glad to hear from y'all because I was hearing from people that I don't know that much. I was hearing from a lot of friends, people that I just see from work or things like that. But it feels good to hear from y'all. So
I mean, honestly, to be real with you, if people telling you that don't know you to do it, because we love you. So
Yeah.
we gonna tell you to do whatever you want to make you happy.
Right,
But the
but
people that's
No,
telling
I'm
you,
telling you that because that's what you really should do.
I mean, he should. But I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, I do love you though.
I know that joke.
But I'm just saying, like,
Letting you know what's going on.
I know.
if people telling you that like really don't know you to do it, you might be onto something.
Right.
So like, you should really like think about it and have a game plan and map
Yeah.
everything out.
I'm telling you, I
So
agree.
ugly self.
I love you too, ho.
Yeah, I was too nice, man.
Look, it felt like a Hallmark card in the making.
I love you
was
too,
like,
ho.
damn, I had the small violin going on.
You gotta get a heart. You gotta get a heart for JJ. He be too sensitive sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta get a heart for JJ.
What?
Don't say nothing else about me tonight after what they just told on you.
Hey, they said you getting your Ralph Tresvant on. Sensitivity.
I'm only
Yikes.
on them on my Ike Turner junk. I'm slapping everybody that I come in turns with. Man, like,
Look, he not slapping nobody for real, everybody. He ain't slapping nobody for
Hey,
real.
when he was trying to get who he called back at the end of the show, he was sensitive then.
who?
Ike,
Who I was trying to get on the show?
not you, bro. I'm talking
about
about,
the
at the end of the movie
Yeah.
or at the end of their lives.
And what's love got
I
to do with
turned
it?
Oh man,
and Tito.
we get
Get away
emotional
from a
sometimes
nigga
from
like
time,
me.
man.
Yeah.
We get emotional from time to time. When things going
Get the
wrong,
harp out.
you get a little emotional.
Get the harp out.
What? That's just to bring it back to go right back what we was already doing. So it's like, man,
Beating ass.
yeah.
Take
So
it
I
nice.
tell you I need you for a minute, and then as soon as you come back, I'm slapping the shit out your ass. Like, what made you go? You made me go through all that. You know I really love you. Bam. Like,
Look,
Hey man, move, move
Tamika
on.
is on here right now. Like,
Move
look,
on, bro.
She gonna come see you after the show
Move
over
on,
there.
bro.
Duck,
dog.
man, duck.
Please.
Look, anyway. Look, but you know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, though,
I
don't shake
turn-
your head at me, Mel, man. Look, don't
I
shake
turn it
your
with
head.
my left hand.
Look, don't shake your head at me, man. You know what I'm saying? The social media stuff is a killer, though, man. Like, I'm still sold on that. But I do got one random topic I want to backtrack to real quick, man. I know y'all heard about the my man's that ended up shooting his wife by mistake or whatever because he thought she was an intruder. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that,
I
dog.
remember that.
Dog, that I'm feel some type of way about that, man.
I don't think it was a mistake.
Wait,
That
Jay,
nigga was
wait.
She coming upstairs.
Wait. Not Joe. Now look. Let me ask you a question now. Look. So, with all this being said tonight, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, that's fucked up. You be like, hey, shit happens. You gonna say shit happens to that dude?
I mean, honestly, it do, man.
Come on, man. How you mean? Come on.
Bro, if I'm sleeping comfortably, and-
But you know that your wife isn't there already before you lay it down, though. Y'all got kids together. You mean to tell
Okay.
me that you that alert that you just gonna sit there and let it ring right there when somebody coming through your door, not knowing the situation,
to
not
be
knowing the
honest
lay
with
of the
you,
you
land?
never know.
If it's
To
silent,
be
enough
honest with
here.
you, I'm pretty sure she pissed him off. And with my I turn alias, stuff got to be handled.
So is that your
Yes, like
that's your educated guess about it? That's a hypothesis.
I
that
mean,
you
yeah,
don't know that
why you ain't cook
to be
dinner?
true or untrue.
yeah. Why you ain't cook
Where
dinner
you shoot
tonight?
her at?
Huh?
Where you shoot her at?
Shit, obviously, he shot her dead. I don't know where he shot her.
Oh, she dead?
Yeah,
She
she's
died?
dead.
I
didn't know
She
he
died.
killed her. I
Yeah,
thought
she
he
died.
shot her.
She
Oh,
died.
Man, it
that's
depends how
different.
she came in the house.
So he hit a man.
What you mean?
I
What-
thought he just
I
shot
mean-
her in the arm or something.
Like, what if she came in all loud or something?
If she came in loud, that's all the more reason for me not to shoot you there because I know your voice.
I mean, but you coming
He
in
coming in
loud.
loud. That was probably
Yeah.
the straw that broke the camel's back.
It's like, okay, somebody in here trying to rob me.
So people that rob you is gonna come in loud, like they gonna come in like this.
They might not know you there.
He probably came in, opened the refrigerator up, knocking dishes around.
That's what I do.
I'm just
If
just playing for
it
her.
was
I
late,
mean,
they gonna come
did
in
he-
required
did he
regardless.
shoot her
Whether it's a
once?
robber.
Did he shoot her
or
once
somebody
or
stay
he
in the
let
house.
off a clip?
I'ma
That
see
that
what y'all-
tells.
Tamika said he shot her on purpose.
No,
But I'm just saying.
But did he?
Was it once or a clip?
Right? Did he shoot her more than once? Or
it-
did
He
he
shot
take
her
one
more
shot?
than once.
I'm sure she
How
ain't
many
cooked dinner.
times?
I swear she didn't cook dinner.
So you gonna shoot her because she didn't cook dinner?
You just don't know how this I turner world
He cooked
works.
her. He cooked her for
Man,
him.
that is ridiculous, dude.
Said-
I'm telling you.
How many times did he fire off it to her?
Look,
Yeah,
listen,
that matters.
It
that
does.
matters.
It does.
That matters.
they said he fired at least four shots.
Dang.
Well, he thought that
He
was
fired.
an
Wait, he
intruder.
fired 4 shots.
He thought that was an
He thought
intruder.
that was an intruder.
Nah.
But
You shoot to kill.
Now, if you let off a whole clip, that means you was trying to kill your wife.
But he only shot
Yeah, I'm
4
pretty-
times. I really believe that was a mistake.
My thing is,
Now, if he went to
I
jail
know,
for it, I can't.
when I'm
control
at home
that.
with my wife, if I know if my wife leave, you know what I'm saying? He know if his wife was in the house or not. You know what I'm saying? So he knew.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
pretty
but
sure.
how did
Man.
he know that? What if she's coming home from work? He was already at the
That's
home
what I'm saying,
before.
like-
right.
At any
But
given
who
time,
sleeps
I know
with-
where my wife at. If I wake
Come
up and I
on,
look,
now you talking about it now. Look,
my thing is, he knew she wasn't home already.
so you already don't
So
have
he-
to be
so
on a
my
high
thing
alert
is
then.
now-
So basically, what you're saying is, if you're a wife, you need to stay your ass at home.
No, I'm just saying,
No, I didn't say that.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
saying he
exactly
knew
where I
she
was trying to get to.
He knew
I didn't
she
say
wasn't
You
that.
need to
home
be
yet.
at home under my supervision.
No.
My thing
And your
Joe.
supervision is dangerous. If you got the gun underneath the pillow while you sleep, your supervision is a mess then, man.
That's
Look,
my thing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
if I hear some noise and I look to the side and I don't see my wife next to me, I'm like, oh, maybe that's my wife in the crib.
Are you
But
gonna say
who
no
trying to
or
figure that
no?
out in
No.
that split second? Who trying to figure that out?
Sometimes you're not gonna think that off rip that that could be my.
If
somebody I
it's
know.
noisy, I'm going for the banger and I'm shooting and I'm pulling and shooting.
But if you look to your side, you obviously know your wife is not
But
home.
I mean, but he
Maybe
Right,
she was
you
at
right.
work.
Oh, man, look, come
Maybe
on.
she is at work.
So why would you be on alert if she was at work? You knew she had to
She
come
better
home
announce
eventually.
herself then. Baby, it's me.
So if you in that deep
It's
sleep and you don't
me.
hear her, and you get up and shoot her anyway, then what?
Hey,
I told her to be home at a
wife,
certain
wife,
time.
that's me.
You said what?
Rest in peace.
Man.
I told her to be at home at a certain time. man.
Tamika said somebody was cheating, so he figured she had to
Husband,
go.
husband,
There they go with
yeah,
that
that's me. That's how it was.
She gone now.
Hey, she must have called him.
Ava Monroe said he was tired of her shit. No other explanation. I bet his favorite football player is O.J. Simpson.
Tell her it's mine too.
She probably,
That
she probably telling me how to
That's
tell you
pretty bold.
That's all.
You see how they do us, man?
They don't love
They
us.
don't love us long.
They don't love us.
That's
Man.
Look,
crazy, dog.
I can't speak for y'all. My wife love me, man. Hey, honey.
That's a smart
Shout out to
man.
Yum Shops.
I'm
You a
glad-
smart man, but
I'm
they
glad you say that. I kill mine. Don't you ever disrespect me?
Look, He said he'd kill her with kindness.
And I'm serious.
Kill him
You
with
see that?
kindness.
You see that serious face? I'm
He
serious.
said he
Yeah.
gonna seriously
joking,
kill her with
right?
kindness. He said, "Look, this the type of kindness you can't buy at the store. Hallmark ain't got nothing on this. Look,
Hardmark ain't got
If you ever in your
what
life,
is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?"
that's how I'm gonna be. As
Joe the
soon as
man,
she
dog.
get home from work, if you ever in your life,
disrespect me.
Look,
One
I
time.
got
girl,
With a K.
One time.
I kill you. You hear that
Okay,
bitch?
look,
I kill
you
you.
ain't bitch, I kill you.
That,
I'll kill you.
that remind me of Juice when he was snapping on that girl, telling her I bought you stuff you can't even pronounce.
Oh, Orange Juice
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
Oh, advice.
Walking in the rain.
Yeah,
Still
walking
young.
in the rain.
His name was Oran.
Oran
Juice Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you got to say it like that, like a Tribe Called
Yeah.
Quest. Hey,
Your
man.
alley cat coat wearing ass socks. You dismissed.
That's the funniest video ever.
Man,
I'm so
look,
happy that I followed you today.
I missed you. Missed you too. Missed you so much.
I
followed
missed you so
today.
much. I followed you today.
Because you cold busted. Look, I also want to shout out one other news column I read, man. Shout out to the man that climbed 19 stories to make sure that his mama was safe in a burning building.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That love is unparalleled to your mama.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like,
unparalleled.
Yeah,
Say
dude.
mama.
I love my mama.
Man, what?
you ain't going to try?
19 stories. That's a
Hell
lot.
nah.
Look,
Are we
fear should
truly
leave
be-
your
are we
body.
You
It's your
gonna leave
mama.
for 19
And not
floors?
that, but
I'd probably be tired at 4.
I would.
be honest. He being honest with himself though. Jay
I would've
probably
called her.
tired at 10.
I would have called her.
Shit.
You called her?
Yeah, I would have called her. Like, hey, man, you good? All right, man. That's a lot
I
of.
thought you said caught because I was gonna say nah. I would jump and we gonna pray for me.
I mean, look, man.
That's a lot of stories. 19. How you get down?
Shoot, he climbed back down.
Man, that's some
With his
adrenaline
mama?
for your ass.
Exactly.
No, his mama was already safe, so he went back down. You know, he was like, man, anybody else would do the same thing in my shoes too.
I mean,
Obviously, nobody in this room is gonna do that, man.
I
So
love my.
shame.
I do love my mama.
She don't know that right now.
Oh,
I was gonna say
I
burn the
I
fire.
love my mom, but physical
Burning
boundaries stop me from
building?
climbing it, as far as-
Burning
Burning
building.
building.
Like,
How we both gonna get down if I done climbed up?
Yeah, because you are risking the collapse going up the 19th floor. So
But I'm just saying how we
Yeah.
both gonna get down if I get you,
right.
because you ain't getting on my back.
Tamika said you definitely climbing that 19, JJ.
Not 19. Heck no.
You talking about an
They
extra
just like maybe a
two-
good 6 or
You
7.
talking
but
about
I
an
ain't doing
extra
19.
2-something pounds on my back, and I'm trying to go down?
But
no.
your adrenaline pumping, you might have an extra
no.
Do
gear.
y'all know how high 19 stories is?
I understand.
I
that.
don't even want to walk up 19 stories, let alone climb. Climb?
I understand that. I'm just saying, man. Look, you never know until
We
the
talking about
situation
climb-
arises.
19. I don't.
Until it arises.
Y'all
You never
under
know.
exaggerating 19 stories.
No, I'm not over exaggerating. I know how big
I
19
said under
stories is.
exaggerating.
Look, you can look at one of these buildings.
We barely climbing that, to be honest.
Look, you think about you go to like MGM or
19
Greektown
stories?
and they got like 26 floors. That's
At
19
the-
stories in a
at the-
hotel
I walk-
in a hotel high rise.
After
You
I
understand what I'm
walk
saying?
3 flights of stairs, I be thinking like, man, this is tiring. So you want me to climb 19? I'm calling
your
mama.
mama.
I'm calling her. Like, man, you good? All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not even calling.
Just this guy.
Look, I'm not going there with you. Look, as of always, I'm gonna take my last few minutes to go ahead and shout out. You know what I'm saying? Our great people that represent us or whatever. Shout out to Yum Shots first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? For liquor-based treats, for desserts, for Jello shots, pudding shots, for a great beverage, anything that you need. She's got you covered right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Yum Shots first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Then also I want to shout out Y&Y Landscaping. You know what I'm saying? Look, my man Jay Young. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a damn landscape artist. If you need your lawn cut, you need your bushes done, you need anything planted, mulched, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He is your man for that as well or whatever. They are both on Instagram. One of them at Y&Y Lawn Care.
Can I
at
do one
Instagram.
shout out?
Yes, you can, sir.
Can you let me shout out Indian Entertainment and Clothing. Indian Clothing, Indian Entertainment. That's my boy Tim. Clothing, his music group. Please be on the lookout for that.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Shout out his boy Tim.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
And
We
he in
black.
our fantasy league.
You got any shout outs over there?
He about to get
Controversy,
that
you
work.
good?
No, I ain't got no shout out.
Hey, when-
Just keep your eyes open, man, because I got something coming.
Hey,
I'm
look,
gonna just say that. Keep
Oh,
your eyes
come on
open.
now.
Yes, sir.
Say
I'm working.
Joey Controversy mixing it up
I'm
for y'all
working.
for the
Hey,
one
when-
time. You know what I'm
when
saying?
is that fantasy podcast?
Oh, that fantasy podcast is coming soon. It's going to be in August. I will let you know details to follow, sir.
We have
Because
to
I got
be
a
there.
special announcement pertaining to that as well.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? With
Well, August
another,
what?
I'm there.
huh?
August what?
Well,
Who
I'll
you
get
naming
back
in
with you because I'll be
fantasy?
out of town one of those
Are you
August
playing
months.
fantasy with us? Oh,
Oh,
I ain't even mad at you.
my birthday in August. That's why.
So as
Okay, my bad.
as always, I'm gonna leave
August
y'all
what?
with a quote that I like to end with. Everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to do the work. And if you've done the business,
Boy,
if you
you
hustle
don't have
before,
no
then you know what
muscles.
time it is. Then you know what I'm saying. Like that thing speaks volumes. That's one of the things I read when I get up in the morning. One of the things I read when I go to sleep at night. I hope that y'all take a gem from it, like I did. With that being said, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please be safe and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Three beats.